My name is Ben Tin, Assistant Chief for the Houston Police Department. Behind me, I have Commander Cheney, is Commander over the Vehicular Crimes Division, and also Commander Collins with the Southeast Division, who oversee this entire area over here, and along with the Shift Commander, Lieutenant Gonzalez. What we have is what started off as it is believed to be a reckless driving, ended up in a pursuit, and resulted in a one-car fatality. So at approximately 1:08 a.m. this morning, our officer observed a vehicle, which is the green Mercedes behind me, travel at a high rate of speed, and also ran the red light at the intersection of Cullen and Belford as the vehicle was traveling eastbound at Belford. So as the officer attempted to initiate a traffic stop, the vehicle continued to flee at a high rate of speed and ran multiple red lights afterward. With that said, the pursuit lasted approximately 1 minute or so. Then again, the vehicle lost control as it's approaching southwest side while eastbound on Belford. Lost control, rollover, and resulting in the driver getting ejected from the vehicle. And the officer attempted to conduct some life-saving measure. Unfortunately, the driver did not survive the crash. As always, any death is always a tragedy. I can only imagine what the family is going through right now. But with that said, the investigation is extremely preliminary. Our investigators with the Vehicular Crimes Division is out here investigating. Also, our Internal Affairs Division is running a concurrent administrative investigation. Our crime scene unit is also out here processing the scene. And as I mentioned, I cannot emphasize this enough. The investigation is preliminary, and things can change. But as the information continues to develop, we'll disseminate as accordingly. Any questions this time?
So it's classified as a in custody death?
That would be, by definition, classified as an in custody death. That's why our Internal Affairs Division is out here running a concurrent investigation.
Can you describe the suspect, the deceased?
The deceased is it is believed to be African American male in his early 30s. As you can imagine, right, all the notification has not been completed yet. It's still on the preliminary, phase. So there's no name to be released at this time, right? And I also want to ask you guys to be respectful. The vehicle is behind there, so let's not try to zoom in too close, right, or capture the license plate. Allow us the opportunity at least to make the notification.
Is the vehicle stolen?
We don't believe so at this time, but then again, just like always, it's always part of any investigation. So, anything else?
Are the officers put on any kind of desk duty or anything while the investigation happens, or do they still stay on patrol?
As always, just like anything else, any critical incident type, the officer will be placed on administrative duty, for a period of time that's determined was appropriate, right? So, just for the fact that, but then again, everything's still preliminary, right? That's why the investigators are here processing the thing.
So it's going to be pretty traumatic for the officers to see something like this happen.
I can only imagine. Throughout my career, I have seen many crashes, especially based on what was described to me. It happened in front of the officer. The officer actually, I believe, lost control, roll over, and the driver, get ejected. And I can only imagine would actually rush up to the driver and attempted some life-saving measure, and they were unable to save the driver, right? Because sanctity of life is extremely important to us.